So the Nigerian Army carried out a joint operation with the Nigerian Air Force together with the Edo State Security Unit and raided a forest, and they discovered so many unbelievable things, right? Now, this news was up there, but there have been questions that people are asking. What exactly is Nigeria dealing with? Is this a conspiracy against Nigeria, or this is this is something we know is beginning to get repeated and it's beginning to look like an invasion? Because it used to happen just up in the north, knowing fully well that Nigeria has a very bad border across the north. But now the south, which has absolute, clear borders, most of our borders are with waters, as a matter of fact. So what exactly is Nigeria dealing with? Is the south now being infiltrated, or is Nigeria being invaded? Now watch this video and get full gist of what was discovered in Edo State by these military officers.
The days of bandits using our forests as five-star hotels are officially over. If you thought the Nigerian military was joking when they said no hiding place, you need to pay very close attention to what just happened in the forests of Edo North. The headline says it all. Army and Air Force destroy hideouts. But the details of what they found inside these camps will shock you. We are talking about high-grade drugs, dangerous weapons, and, wait for it, POS machines. Yes, these criminals are now running kidnapping like a corporate business. But today, Sunday, February 8th, 2026, we can confirm that their business has been shut down by a massive joint operation that has left the underworld shaking. We are moving straight into the action. The Nigerian Army, specifically the 4th Brigade based in Benin City, didn't do this alone. They called for backup and they got it. We are talking about a super force collaboration involving the Nigerian Air Force, the Edo State Police Command, the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps, NCDSC, and the local Edo State Security Corps. They launched an operation codenamed Operation Igbo Danu 1. This operation took place on Wednesday, and the target was very specific: the Osara community in Itsako West local government area, as well as the notorious black spots in Ochi and Opela. These are areas that have given travelers nightmares for months. But this time, the hunters became the hunted. The troops stormed the hideouts with precision. They didn't just chase them, they surrounded them. And the result? 8 high-profile suspects were captured alive. We have their names, and we are going to shame them right here. The suspects identified are Jamilu Mohammed, 25 years old, Kasim Abu, 33 years old, Braimo Afe, 31 years old, Suleiman Hamisu, 36 years old, Lawan Umar, 25 years old, Bawa Awal, 24 years old, and Musa Umar, 40 years old, and the oldest among them, Amodu Atai, who is 50 years old. Now, let's talk about what was found on them, because this is where the story gets really dark. They recovered an English auto pump-action gun, live cartridges, and locally made pistols. That is standard for bandits. But what else did they find? They found a point-of-sale machine. Think about the implication of that. These people are walking around the bush with banking technology to process ransoms or rob victims cashless. It shows a level of organization that is terrifying. But that is not all. The military also recovered a pharmacy's worth of illicit drugs. We are talking about 5 bottles of codeine syrup, Indian hemp weighing scales, and quantities of hard substances suspected to be tramadol, ice, loud, and kolos. This confirms what experts have been saying for years. Terrorism and banditry are fueled by drug abuse. These guys pump themselves full of ice and loud before they attack innocent Nigerians. I have to ask you, the viewer, because this drug angle is scary. Do you think the government should declare an emergency on drug abuse in the North and Middle Belt? Because if the bandits are high on ice, they have no conscience. Drop your honest thoughts in the comment section below. And please, if you are happy that these 8 criminals are off our streets, do me a massive favor and click that like button right now. It helps us support our troops and spread this good news. And if you are not subscribed yet, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss the next update. Welcome back. The operation didn't stop at Osara. In a related development, the troops moved into the Aviele forest, also in Itsako West. This forest has been a notorious den for kidnappers. The troops combed the bush, flushing them out like rats. During this second raid, they arrested 5 more suspected kidnappers. Their names are Isiaka Abubakar, 37 years old, Mohammed Abubakar, 25 years old, Yusuf Abubakar, 24 years old, Mohammed Somo, 20 years old, and Isiaka Ibrahim, 30 years old. Notice the ages. 20 years old, 24 years old. These are young men who should be in university or learning a trade, but instead they are in the bush kidnapping people. It's a tragedy for the nation's youth. The troops also recovered motorcycles, which we know are their primary mode of transport, and power banks to keep their phones charged for negotiating ransoms. The commander of the 4th Brigade, Brigadier General Ahmed Balogun, who led this operation personally, has sent a very strong warning. He said Edo State is now untenable for terrorists. Basically, he's telling them, leave or die. He commended the synergy between the army, the air force, and the police, proving that when our security agencies work together, they are unstoppable. He also thanked the General Officer Commanding 2 Division, Major General Chinedu Nebefe, for the strategic guidance that made this success possible. All the suspects and the recovered items, the guns, the drugs, the POS machines, and the cash sum of 87,550 naira have been handed over to the Edo State Police Command for further investigation. We expect to see them paraded soon, and we hope the justice system will be swift. This operation is a massive morale booster. It shows that whether in Benue, Edo, or the forests of the Northwest, the military is taking the fight to the enemy's doorstep. Operation Igbo Danu 1 is a success, but the war is not over. We need to stay vigilant.